By definition, a polymath is someone whose knowledge spans in a considerable number of various subject areas. In layman's terms, they are people who know a whole lot about a lot. The word is closely related to the common term Renaissance man, since the latter is one who is educated or who does extremely well in a broad variety of fields or subjects. On the other hand, because polymath is an ancient term, the meaning ascribed to polymaths in this day and age is substantially different than in olden times. But how is this so? For starters, in those early days of civilization, science was yet to be divided into its specific fields such as chemistry, astronomy, zoology, and more. But the reason that these labels were not yet created back then was because science was unified, and its sole purpose was to build and organize knowledge about the entire universe. The result would be that there were no such thing as specialized scientists. No chemist, no zoologist, maybe an astronomer, or an artist. Leonardo da Vinci. Centuries ago there were many significant polymaths, but there was no other polymath who is as celebrated and revered as Leonardo da Vinci, the archetypal Renaissance man. Even today, Leonardo da Vinci is usually referred to as the most talented man to have ever walked the face of this planet. Just say this in one breath. He was an architect, anatomist, botanist, engineer, cartographer, geologist, mathematician, scientist, musician, painter, sculptor, inventor, and writer. Not only did Leonardo da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa or draw the Vitruvian Man, he also conceptualized the calculator, helicopter, and solar power, inventions that were only feasible 1 or 2 centuries ago. In this ever-changing world with its fast-paced uncertainty and job insecurity, the only thing that is certain is uncertainty itself. In almost all occupations, knowledge is doubling every 2 to 3 years, meaning that someone who was fully qualified in the year 1999 might find their qualifications woefully inadequate by the year 2002. As the economy in the world shifts, people who are appropriately educated will tend to do best, and the premium that society will pay for such skills will climb. Appropriate education will be increasingly biased towards the incorporation of accelerated learning techniques, which will provide the core skills necessary to succeed and grow in the years to come. It is important that you look upon life as a lifelong adventure and appreciate that the future belongs to those who are prepared to change and learn, and that to stand still is just really to go backwards. In today's society, having information is essential to success. On a daily basis, we are repeatedly being bombarded with data at rates that can be quite overwhelming. This is why only those who can learn to assimilate and relearn quickly and consistently will be able to keep up with the information age. Metatron is the AI and deep reinforcement learning agent that Samsung Experience is heavily centered upon. It is a highly intelligent AI comprised of a VR, AR, and MR experience, which will have the player and visitor immersed completely into all worlds. Samsung stands for System of Advanced Marketing synonymous of network. Samsung is the network of networks, because it is consistent with its name, as it is made of multiple networks intertwining in a unique, intelligent, and flexible marketing within a methodological infrastructure that is powered by Metatron AI. Serious games are games designed for a purpose beyond pure entertainment. They use the motivation levers of game design such as competition, curiosity, collaboration, individual challenge, and game media, including board games through physical representation or video games through avatars and 3D immersion to enhance the motivation of participants to engage in complex or boring tasks. Serious games are therefore used in a variety of professional situations, such as education, training, assessment, recruitment, knowledge management, innovation, and scientific research. The increased involvement of participants offers new stimulating possibilities. For example, the players of the virtual puzzle game Folded contribute to scientific research on different diseases like HIV, AIDS, all through protein folding. Like V3, Victus Vincimus Veteran's Revenge is inspired by life's actual historical events and scientific facts. Victus Vincimus Veteran's Revenge is the first emotion synthesis film game which creates in-game emotional states and synthetic emotion. V3 is an artificial intelligent, military action science fiction drama depicting the emotional horrors of war and the anguish of separation. Jade, created by Natural Record Studios, is powered by Emoshape EPU, who is the industry's first emotion synthesis engine that delivers high-performance machine emotion awareness. Today, Jade's emotional processing unit displays real-time facial emotions, listens to speech, and generates a natural language response. Jade is predominantly an artist. Eventually, she will spontaneously track human faces, detect objects, and more. Jade is a state-of-the-art, hyper-realistic avatar, allowing participants interaction.